Hi everybody, I'm Nor'easter Nick, and I'm not really the guy that you want to hear from or see if you're a fan of cold and snow, because I am not going to tell you what you want to hear. We forecast based on facts and what's most realistic, not what we want to happen, not what our feelings are telling us, because that's not how you do things. I'm the biggest snow lover out there, and this is a very disappointing pattern, but we got to deal with it, right? We've got high pressure down to the south. Our temperature anomaly is well above average going into the next 6 to 10 days, and that will likely continue into the new year. If you want cold and snow, you got to fly out to the Pacific Northwest. The above average temperature pattern is not going anywhere anytime soon for us, because we've got that Pacific North America pattern in its negative phase. That pumps the jet stream up into Canada, and the storm track is just to the north and west of our region, which equates to just plain old rain. There is a chance as we go into mid-January things will shift around a little bit and the colder air comes down, but if that doesn't happen, it's a mundane winter. I'm Nor'easter Nick for Jersey Matters.
All right, thank you, Nick. For the past 6 years, a Bergen County man has been using his home to put on an elaborate light show. And the reason behind this yearly tradition will truly warm your heart. Our Jennifer Marin has the story.
Larry, this holiday light show here in Paramus is quite the hit. In fact, the owners tell me that some nights they'll have 100 cars lined up on the block just to watch the holiday show. And all of this started with a promise made during a difficult time. In April of 2014, John Russo's life took an unexpected turn when he was diagnosed with throat cancer.
Oh yeah, it's a wake-up call. It's a real wake-up call. You realize you better start doing everything you wanted to do, because you're not going to get a chance to do it.
John began his battle to survive alongside his longtime girlfriend, Tony. In December of 2014, while John was undergoing chemo and radiation, Tony says he somehow found the strength to make her a special promise.
So he was on the couch, kind of out of it, you know, blankets, pillows, whatnot. And I put on the Great American Christmas Light Fight. And he was kind of woke up a little bit because I'm jumping all over the couch. I'm going crazy. And he said to me, you know, what's going on? I said, you got to see this. It's a Great American Christmas Light Fight. You know, and he saw my amusement with lights. I mean, I was going crazy. And he turned to me and he said, you know something? He said, if I beat this, he said, you'll get your lights.
In March of 2015, John received his first cancer-free scan and began the journey to fulfilling his promise.
Right away, I started buying stuff as soon as they said I was cured.
But the road to this holiday spectacular came with a learning curve.
I had to learn computers because I knew nothing about computers. I learned where to get the lights and the pixels, and you get into these groups online and on Facebook, and everybody helps everybody. 2021
marks the 6th year of John's Holiday Lights tradition, and every year comes with a new surprise.
As it gets bigger, I try to add some new props every year, and so far this year I ended up adding 5.
Also new this year, John and Tony teamed up with their local police department to collect toys for children in need.
We did great. We got close to 100 presents, and we see now that we could do something for the community every year. So we'll continue.
Throughout the holiday season, Lodger Court is filled with cars that make their way over to enjoy the 40-minute show. Dory Haberman says it's become a yearly tradition.
It started when they were like little toddlers, and we'd throw them in their car seat. We'd map out itinerary of houses, but Lodger Court has always been on the list.
And for John and Tony, the community's reaction means the world.
I love listening to the kids outside screaming and yelling. That's the best part, it really is.
One little boy sent us a letter last year and put a $5 bill in it to help pay for our electric bill.
As for John's plan for next year's lights,
I got to spread out. I may try to encroach on the neighbor's yard next year.
A space worth sharing.
I'm sure they would be okay with that.
Yeah, he would. We've talked about it.
To continue a tradition dedicated to celebrating life. Now, if you'd like to see the Holiday Light Show in person, John and Tony plan to keep it up until January 1st here at 181 Lodger Court. For now, reporting in Paramus for Jersey Matters, I'm Jennifer Marin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Up next on Jersey Matters.
I'm Phil Anderson. Coming up on Jersey Matters, I'll tell you why Hollywood continues to lay foundation here in the Garden State.